ourselves that we are the walking dead. You get bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Critically Dad. I'm one of your hosts, RJ. Sitting across from me, of course, is the man, the myth, Rooster. What's up?
What's going on?
Same shit, different day?
Of course.
It's freezing now in Chicagoland.
It was 60-something yesterday.
It was 62-ish, 63, and all of a sudden it was 30 and below.
It was 30-something, but with the windshield, it was like 18.
It sucked ass really fast.
It's awesome.
Got my nose nice and runny. But, forget about the weather right now. We're going to be going over episode 7 of season 8 titled, what was this bullshit? Time for After. We talked about it last week.
Can we just talk about the weather instead?
Yeah, you're right. It's probably better. It was actually directed by someone new compared to everybody else, Larry Tang. T-E-N-G? Tang?
I thought you said taint.
Poor guy. Written by our usual people, Matthew Negretti and Corey Reed.
It shows.
What's your, I'm going to ask you, what's your letter grade? Goods, bad, and uglies.
Oh, man. Yeah, there's a lot of bads. I think the letter grade, I think I gotta stick around a C-, I think.
Interesting.
Just lackluster,
Yeah, I don't know if I'm that low. It felt like it was better structured, potentially. Like it didn't. It was slow, of course, but I think it meant to be.
Yeah.
A lot of shenanigans going on. A lot of fucking poor choices on Daryl's part, I feel.
Yeah.
I might have to sit a B-.
Wow.
And that's like, it's A+ to fucking Walking Dead, right? It's
yeah.
B-. It's like
lately that is like an A+ though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
this looks like what, to me, this is them trying. Okay. It's never great, but it's I see what you're doing, son.
Yeah.
You're doing you're trying a little bit. It's just poor choice making, I feel. Like
Yeah. I'd like to be there with you, but this episode was sloppy, man.
Really? That's fine.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, it is. It's for a better episode when we're differing a little bit.
Of course.
Did you like Eugene's arc at all? Was that bothersome to you, or did you understand it?
I got it. I understood it, but I think they just spent too much time with him.
Yeah?
What
about Dwight?
Dwight? Dwight's Dwight, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't care if he lives or dies.
Yeah, it could go either way.
Probably die better off. Less characters. Just let him go.
Truth.
Dude looks like he's 90 pounds hurting. Someone give this guy a sandwich. Someone.
A cheeseburger or something.
Gimple must be eating all the food.
Must be.
We had a piece of mail coming talking about his acting's pretty solid. I think so.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with his acting. It's just the character.
Yeah, I just don't, not that I don't buy it. It's just not, I don't care.
Yeah.
And that's bad when you just don't care. You can hate a character, but it's like, I just don't care about you, dude.
I'd almost be rather be loved or hated than just, I don't care.
Would you have shot Eugene up top?
Absolutely.
I think so.
Right in the back of the mullet.
Just not even debate about it.
Nope.
Or
and
maybe
then just kick him off the roof. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, the walkers would have fed on him, and like the dude, I would have told Negan, this dude been fucking wigging out for days, man.
No, then you have your cover story. He's been helping the other guys. I found him. He was trying to fly a plane to him.
He's got a red thumb on him.
Yeah, he's trying to fly the plane to. Oh,
you see, you just built a better one than what we had. They just love Josh McDermott, and that's what the problem is.
I do too, but not in this much.
No, I wonder if he's borderline Daryl potential. Like, we can't kill this guy ever.
Oh no,
because we enjoy writing his words, and that's the other thing too. It's his words that irritate me. I mean, like we talked about it before. Little tidbits here and there, just like Negan.
Yeah, he was very Neganized today. Or in this episode.
The only way we can stomach terror is just put her a little bit.
We're talking 30 to 40 seconds.
Max.
And that's not just talk. That's not just dialogue time. That's the whole scene.
Yeah, I would have shot him too. And either way, nice swift kick off the side, like 300.
Yeah. He slipped. I don't
This
know what
is
happened.
Sparta. Poof, right off the fucking side.
This is Alexandria.
Yeah, and just there would have been no, like, I don't know what happened. That dude snuck out, man.
Yeah, I seen him. He was struggling. He fell.
That dude was weird. You know it, Negan.
Yeah, he must have known how to get out.
And I don't know. And then, like, Negan, I feel bad for Eugene when Negan gives him the limp wrist handshake.
Oh,
You
yeah.
set that fucker up, dude.
That was awkward.
Like, you kind of held your hand out in an awkward way.
He set him up for that whole scene.
But Negan had the words of the night, though, I felt like, when he said, the spongy organ between your eyes and
Yeah.
your wonderful mullet or something like that. That was classic.
Yeah, I did like that.
I didn't like Daryl, honest to God truth.
No.
And it's no spoiler at this point, but The Walking Dead, or The Talking Dead, and even the next week on, everybody will be talking, or the 90-minute, like, they're killing somebody off, right? There's no...
They have to.
Unless UFOs show up, then there's nothing else to surprise. So...
The governor's coming back.
The governor's not dead yet.
He was flying the helicopter.
He put a new eyeball in.
Yeah, he's good.
And if someone dies, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be someone so major. It can't be a terror death, even though we would be drunk off our asses for that.
Yeah.
It can't be, just a regular Aaron or something like that. It's got to be significant, I feel.
It has to be an OG, right?
I think it has to be, obviously, Carl, Rick, Daryl, Carol, Maggie.
Yeah. Maybe Michonne.
Maybe Michonne. But in order for them to, like, try to trump it up early, right? Like,
yeah.
Hey, please come back, everybody, next week. You won't believe. And we'll be all talking about it.
Yeah.
Would you take a guess if that's the route they go? Because I don't know what else they'd be trying to trumpet it up for.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now, I have a theory.
You have a theory?
I do have a theory.
What's your theory?
It's the only thing that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
With all the shit they've shown us so far.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly believe it's Carl.
Do you?
Because he's been on Twitter talking about how in the summer he wants to go to school.
Okay.
In those regards, kid's a teenager, late teenager by now. He doesn't fit the little kid scope
At all.
And let's be honest, his character's been kind of floundering the past half year.
True.
So you put all that together, plus Rick's red eyeballs, crying, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, next person up would be Michonne, I feel.
Okay.
So it has to center around Rick somehow. If they killed Rick off, I guess that'd be pretty bold.
What if Rick kills Daryl?
And that leads me into the next thing. Like, if someone dies, it has to be Daryl's fault, right? Because Negan's going to go stick it to Rick, right?
Yeah.
And so what do you do then in Rick's stand? Like, Daryl, Tara, and Morgan were all had their hand in going against the plan.
Yeah.
So this is the things I'm thinking about.
Oh, I thought you were giving me a murder F. Mary kill.
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
No.
Whew.
I would probably have to marry Morgan,
Definitely.
sleep with Daryl, and fucking kill Tara. I'd go gay.
Deal.
Tara made me gay. No, but seriously, I want to know if that all goes down, how does Rick handle that? Like, unless all three of these characters go silent all of a sudden, like, ooh, shit.
I didn't see anything.
But Michonne and Rosita know what
this
happened.
is true.
And it makes me think in those type of mindsets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that has any glue for anybody.
It should. It should.
What else I was going to talk about? Like, yeah, Daryl pretty much, this will be the second time Daryl gets someone killed, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And so that's why I feel like Maggie wouldn't make sense, because then
someone important too.
And so it's like Daryl might be the Antichrist.
He could be at this point.
Everybody loves Norman Reedus, but this dude keeps fucking shit up.
Yeah.
And that's why it makes me think about the planning stages of this plan. I wish we were a fly on the wall for this, because it would have helped the audience to realize maybe there was some dissension. Like, listen, Rick, you want to go to the garbage people and hang out with them and convince them to fight for us? Mm-hmm. Why?
Yeah.
Why do we need them, Rick? Let's go kill them off as three communities, knock out the garbage people, and then we'll go hang out at the fucking sanctuary.
Yeah, knock out the garbage people, take their weapons.
So those are the angles I'm thinking about. I wish we were part of the planning as an audience, part of the planning phase.
Yeah.
So we'd be like, we did see some dissension. Like, here goes Tara rolling her eyes, and there goes Morgan like, let's kill them all, and there's Daryl like, nah. Like, what? Maybe Daryl spoke up.
No.
And he then one understood him in the meetings. Like, dude,
Man, I can't.
Daryl, you're drunk again. Go back. Go on the wall and watch.
You hitting the whiskey again, sir?
And you're like, Tobin, take care of Daryl. You know, just all sorts of shit.
Oh, what if it's Tobin that dies? It'd be pretty epic.
Would that give you... It would be epic, right? If Tobin and Scott die, it still wouldn't together matter.
They accidentally drive off the road because they took one of Lori's cars.
Yeah, Lori's car. And you turn right, it goes left, and vice versa.
Exactly. No, that would not be enough.
That would not be enough.
I'm maybe Tobin's biggest fan, and it wouldn't be enough for me.
Right, and that's what I mean. I feel like the paintings on, it's there. All the information's there, especially the Red Eye Rick.
Yeah, there's something there. Something hits close to home.
And I want to see repercussions for this. I don't want to see sad Rick for half a year. I don't want to see, like, what do we do? Like
Farmer Rick.
I'll say it now. You probably have to kill these fucking people for doing this.
What, he's going to turn into Negan.
I don't care.
He's going to make one of them an example.
I'm just saying, if my theory is correct, Carl buys it.
Okay.
Rick has no other choice. Was he going to go hug people all day? Like, I understand. No, you don't.
I know
Rick
fucked up.
Rick has been in this apocalypse for Carl, basically.
He's going to put him in the jail cell.
He almost cut his arm off. He was looking like
Oh, that's right.
I mean, there was a bunch of shit between him and Carl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people have to pay for this. And I won't like it if they try to exile these fuckers. Like, you guys go start your own.
It'll be tough. Because then you'll know they'll pop up at some point.
Yeah. And there'll be, like, some sort of weird plot armor for later.
And then we'll get some horrible, like, Daryl and Tara bottle episode.
No.
Yeah.
God. All sorts of missyllables and shit and fist bumping every time. But nah. Just all sorts of...
No.
Fist bump?
The whole episode.
Last time Tara went out with somebody, the dude went off set and never seen again. Poor Heath. So I don't want to see any of that. I just think there has to be repercussions for this.
Could that be the big news? Did he come back?
Oh, dude. Let's be honest. Is that going to... You don't want to, like, put a magnifying glass on your mistake, right? Like,
no.
We found him. Here he is.
Yeah. Oh, he was going to leave us for another show, but that didn't work out, so he came back.
He has no more dreads. He's all militarized now. He's got a nice haircut. He went to play Jack Bauer for a year.
Yeah.
He decided to come back.
He comes back looking like Dr. Dre.
Oh, God.
That would be awesome.
I'm just saying, these are the things I think about all the time.
No, I agree. It's a good theory.
I think it sticks. I feel like it's going to stick.
It does. It all depends on how they get it. There's a word I can't.
They got to stick the landing.
Yeah.
It's got to make sense because look at the end of the episode. The sanctuary's cleaned out.
Yeah.
At least that we know of so far. I mean, like, how long did it take for Rick to, like, wash up, put his clothes back on, and get back over there?
It took him a while. He had to go back to Alexandria, take a shower, go back and pick up the can people, the garbage pail kids.
Yeah. And they just travel on one fucking truck.
That's how you do it.
You just
actually, that's like the smartest thing in this episode. You gotta, gas is a precious resource at this point.
I get that. I would rather bet them marching, but like one fucked up tire going 30 miles an hour, half of those people are dead.
You lose
half.
You lose more people in that truck than Ezekiel did.
They're all like falling down. My legs hurt. That does, also word shit coming out of their mouth.
Oh, my legs work not.
Yeah, my legs work not. Shut up. I ain't helping you.
My arm, there.
Bleed comes from my nose. Like, what?
I can't wait till these people are gone.
Neither do I. Oh. This is a garbage-ass people. And that's not even a pun intended. Like, these people suck. I hope Gimple buys it and they'll be like, right on top of his firing, like, please leave the building because of the garbage people, asshole.
Yeah, right.
We'll go with you a certain distance, but these assholes suck.
It's over.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I still like this episode for the most part. I felt like the structure was there. The bones were there.
I get it. Yeah.
And
I think I'm just grading on a curve because I'm just getting anxious to step away for a bit.
Yeah, it's time for a break.
Yes.
A lot of folks probably, if you're new to us and you've been with us for a little bit, we've been doing this almost 16 weeks straight of just pure garbage. Remember, we came from 3B Fear.
It's almost been as bad as the Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, and there's no letting up. And I feel like the 90-minute season finale next week is not going to help much. We're going to be talking about potential deaths.
Yeah.
Unless all of a sudden the military shows up or some UFO plops down or Shane somehow reappears.
Rick wakes up from his coma and it's over.
That'd be a bold choice. Like we see the ratings slide. Let's just cut this shit out.
We're gonna stop. We're gonna leave while we're still ahead.
Speaking of ratings, do you want to take a guess?
Oh, I forgot what last week's were.
Last week was, remember, they've been trending down. The lowest it went for the season was 2 episodes ago at 7.65 or 8.5.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with 8.1.
Then the next following was 8.28.
Okay,
Now, I'll tell you this: it's lower than that.
Lower than 8.28.
Yep.
7.9.
A little lower.
Oh, go ahead.
7.47.
Ow.
That's the season low for sure.
Yeah, we're talking early seasons.
That's less than half. Way less than half than what they've had in the past.
Yeah,
That's serious. It's
is.
still a lot of numbers, a lot of eyeballs for first viewing, but
it's not bad, but
it's way
not
far
great.
off.
Yeah.
It's like when like a BMXer he landed, but oh boy, his legs are fucked up. He's alive.
So when you case it, you
One
just
ball
land
is
on
torn.
top of the landing instead of on the downslope. Yeah.
Yeah, he's alive, but it's going to be a long road ahead.
Yeah. It's quite the recovery ahead.
Yeah, those numbers were from comicbook.com. I grabbed it. They're not up on Wikia right now, so I just grabbed them from there. Let's jump into the episode unless you got something else to...
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I was just looking at the title, and I literally inside got a little mad.
Yeah.
Time for after.
If you're having a good day and you want to be mad, just think of these assholes, and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Pumpkin pie haircut, fucker. All right. Rick is temporarily let out of his box. He gives Jadis her options again, but she just takes pictures of him while some other dude sketches him.
Did you have a problem with this camera of all things? Was this I don't know, cameras pretty well besides the obvious iPhone these days, but
yeah.
Was that like a really old camera? Where are the bulbs coming from?
They must have just found it in the trash heap.
You know these assholes were community fucking college fucking art students.
Oh, they had to have been, right?
Just a bunch of dicks.
Something tells me that was one person, you know how when you rush out of the house during the apocalypse, you grab that one thing. Most people grab a weapon or food rations or something.
Yeah.
This asshole took that camera and 5 flash bulbs. That was it.
And he was going to document in his own view, his own eyes of what he saw.
Man.
You're going to have a bunch of random shots upside down.
When the sun is shining on the subject, do you need a flash?
I don't know.
I'm not much of a photographer.
I don't think. Well, that camera, you need a fucking it's one of those old Midwest or Wild West ones.
I need you to stand still for 36 seconds.
She throws the sheep over her head. Okay, don't move for 30 seconds. Turn around. You're getting sunburned by the shit.
Oh man, that is great.
I'll just the dude's next to her sketching. What is happening here? Know that these are a bunch of art students, assholes.
They had to have been, right?
Drinking tea and coffee in some sort of shop that they built.
Yeah.
I was just upset that fucking Rick wasn't there. Just they opened up the doors and he's standing there, legs wide open, dangling his dick around, banging his junk up and down,
He was doing the side to side slap.
It'd be I see your craziness, and I'll raise you this.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 his balls are just banging back and forth.
He's doing the chicken wing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, that's 2 noogies.
Oh man. Yeah, so Jay just tells him it's for the sculpture after. I actually added more words, but
yeah, no one fucking cares.
No.
These people need to die, stat.
Moving on. Eugene makes some kind of graph chart thing to weigh out some options. Then he visits Dwight. Eugene knows Dwight is the turncoat. He wants Dwight to stop what he is doing. Dwight tells him that Negan and the Saviors are going to fall. He tells him to wait and he'll be on the winning side. But Eugene just wants to be safe. Then he tells Dwight he's Negan and he's a savior. Eugene tells Dwight he'll keep quiet as long as no one gets hurt.
I don't know. I wonder if Dwight should have killed him there, but I understand the logistics of it all might have been suspect. But
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like there's so much weird, nonsensical bullshit happening in this factory that you can make anything stick in here.
Anything. Just make it a suicide.
Then be like, you know what, Eugene,
you know.
let's go to the roof early.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you what our plan is. Blip.
Yeah, let me show you what I think, Eugene.
and
I'll let you have full credit.
I would have accepted Dwight harder and faster, I think. Like, at least respect him.
Yeah.
It would have been a bold choice, is what I'm saying.
It would have been great.
They're so scared on the show to make fucking crazy bold choices. Besides, we get a garbage truck going through a doorway that magically disappears
That
when all
magically
these walkers
opens
are
up
walking
big
in.
enough for walkers to get through. I don't even want to talk
yeah,
about
we'll
that.
get there, but holy fuck, they didn't care.
No, not at all. Yeah, Eugene and Neck Tattoo. They see the walkers at the window, and she thinks they have a day or two.
Fine.
I didn't know she was the professional here, but okay.
Well, like, what is the walkers going to do to your doors?
Yeah.
Like, literally. How much time has passed? Like a day and a half, right? 2 days?
If that.
They had that much, like, non-supplies for a day and a half,
This was
2
a
days?
sanctuary. They had like a whole bazaar.
Right, that's
Right?
what I'm saying. But they're still putting barricades on the doors.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's goofy. Like, I would have been like a week, maybe 2. Like,
It's odd.
I understand it's hot in here. Let's all go to the roof together.
Like, what have you been doing with all these people's shit you've been taking?
You mean actual excrement?
No, like, Alexandria's canned goods and the kingdom's vegetables.
Yeah, I don't know. I can buy that. They're on the outposts and shit like that. Stuff gets
I
funneled
guess
in.
you've gotta spread it around, right?
Let's call it 2 days. I'm not quite sure how much time has passed, but I say 2 days roughly.
Yeah.
The supplies aren't rolling in and back and forth. It's not the conveyor machine is broken down. So
Yeah.
whatever
But-
they had, but still, it's no excuse.
No, I feel like you should have a solid week.
Yeah, something.
At least for your lieutenants.
I'm sure.
you know.
Something tells me they're fine up top.
Yeah. So the doctor tells Eugene that Gabe is in bad shape, but he doesn't care. He was part of the attack. Eugene sits with Gabe, his traveling companion. Gabe tells him to sit. Eugene helps him with a glass of water. Gabe wants him to help get the doctor out, but Eugene admits he's a coward. Gabe tells him he just needs faith, and he'll know the right thing to do when the time comes.
How bad do you think Gabriel? Sorry, Father
Yeah.
Gabriel. How bad do you think he's on his death door now or doorstep?
They would make you seem like that, right?
I have another crazy theory.
I like we were actually talking about this earlier. I like this crazy theory.
I want to believe, and that's just probably me just making, being a Chicago Bears fan, you got to like start believing in the weirdest shit in order to hang on. If you're an NFL watcher, you know what I mean.
Actually, at this point, if you're a Chicago sports fan,
Yeah, all
Period.
of them. Yeah. You got to start filling in the gaps and creating your own narrative. Like, oh God, please. But I want to believe that because originally we're to believe that blood makeup got him sick.
yeah,
Nick, what's his nuts over in Fear the Walking Dead wears it every day.
these are two different shows.
I know. I'm just trying to prove a point.
I know.
So Negan said, I think it was Negan in that episode says, has anybody ever, I wonder if anybody's ever got sick by doing this,
Yeah,
right?
somebody says that.
I'm hoping that planted a seed in Father Gabriel,
yeah,
the battle priest, I like to call him.
yes.
I wonder if it planted a seed to make him act like he's sick
Ooh, that's a
in
good
order to
one.
get to the doctor.
Yeah,
And then he might have turned the doctor, told him this is what's happening on the outside.
I
Because
don't think
maybe
it could have been too hard to turn the doctor at that point. You're
Probably
literally
not.
on the same team.
And I only bring this up because it's a better story to me in my head.
It is.
And then the doctor leaves and shuts the door and leaves Eugene in there. So I wonder if Father Gabriel's trying to turn Eugene now.
Yeah, I mean, that part, it definitely looks like that's
I want that to happen because I don't want to see a poor black man again. They're about ready to off another one.
He's going to get
Is this Bob 2.0? Is this
boy.
Tyrese 2.0?
Oh, boy.
I mean, again, come on. Where's the horses? Someone get the horses.
The horses, the pigs, anything.
I just feel like we've seen this type of stuff before. And again, I wonder if they're reaffirming with the audience, like, this is the reason why we don't do blood makeup, because over on the East Coast, you get sick from it.
Yeah.
Which is fine, probably the case.
I'm sure you would, right?
But I'm hoping that he's just just faking somehow, just to get into the doctor. Because remember, when Eugene went to visit him, we never knew. He might not ever known that Eugene was going to be the first to visit him.
Yeah.
He might have got lucked out. I'm hoping for a flashback of him thinking about this, like, I'm going to act like I'm getting sick.
Mm-hmm.
And then, working his magic.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to get that doctor out of there.
He is.
So, and
even on his so-called deathbed.
And I think if people are still human, even some of the saviors, they might take a step or two to like take a moment to say, I'm not going to kill a priest.
Yeah.
Just enough. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Father Gabriel's using his whatever skill set he has. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm hoping it's true.
I hear you.
Just because, like, think about this. Where's Gabriel go from here?
Oh, man.
Just in the bed?
He gets the bob.
Unless
the
Rick,
bob treatment.
Unless Rick and the garbage assholes save him.
Oh, it could be if they all...
Because they need the doctor.
Scattered.
But I can't believe all of Sanctuary is emptied out, by the way.
Not that fast.
And not that many, right?
No.
So I don't know. That's just my... the story I'm building in my head.
I hear you. So Morgan is on the lookout. He spots Daryl and crew pull up in a garbage truck. Yeah, that was just a little flip scene.
Yeah,
nothing big happened on that one.
He's like, yeah, it's our people.
Yeah.
Take a pill.
Moving on. One of Negan's girls visits. Oh man, am I skipping? No.
It starts to jump around a lot.
Yeah.
This is where she wants her boombox?
Yeah. I thought this happened a little later, but that's okay. One of Negan's girls visits Eugene. She wants her boombox, but he hasn't had time to fix it. He wants the bottle of wine she was going to give him for fixing said boombox. She tells him she tried to stop this, but he took care of himself and leaves the bottle.
Do you remember her? I couldn't even remember if that's one of the actual girls from that episode.
Yeah. It was.
It's like them trying to remind the audience, remember this? Yeah. This happened.
Don't forget, let's pile on Eugene right now.
Eugene is an alcoholic, too. We just made that up.
Since when?
Just made it up just now. He likes the giggle juice, whatever he calls it.
He does. Giggle juice.
That alone will get you killed at the quarry.
Oh.
What? I'm sorry, what you say? It's like that Budweiser commercial.
Yeah.
Show him the pit of misery. He called it giggle juice.
Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, she does have a point.
She does, but she lets him have the juice anyway.
Yeah, what the fuck is
fuck you,
that?
fix my radio, bitch.
Yeah. This is ridiculous.
She's right, too. Like, I didn't care for this scene too much, but, like, yeah, I've been a prisoner here. We have been trapped here.
Yeah, I've been trapped here since, like, the start.
I don't give a shit. Get my fucking radio up and running.
I just want something to listen to before I die.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What's she listening to on this radio? CDs?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure. Why doesn't she have her own iPod? Apparently, iPods are a dime a dozen.
Well, there's only one iPod.
And, like, what happened to the juice for the iPod? How are they charging this thing? It hasn't been charged since the start of the war.
Yeah.
So Sasha just, like, rolled it up nicely there.
No, the Sanctuary's got to have electronics. Or
they have no power right now.
Not right now. But it's only been a day or two.
Well, I'm saying that I'm over at the iPod, like resting in the casket. They were nicely enough to bring the casket back, by the way. Let's put it off to the side. Like, we might need this later. Exactly. Halloween's around the corner.
Exactly. We're going to have to decorate the front yard.
Someone's got to dress up as, like, dead Sasha. Sorry. Sorry about that.
I feel like Negan dresses up like a vampire.
Oh, dude. That's a great point. That asshole's walking around. He's got, like, little baby vampire teeth on Lucille.
Oh, man.
And he's talking to it and shit. I bite you.
Bat wings.
Yeah, bat wings. Perfect.
Daryl's group goes over a plan.
I'm going to scratch your skull.
They're going to crash a truck through the wall of the sanctuary.
What a dumb
Yeah,
plan.
Morgan walks up and says he just wants it done. There's more talk. Rosita bails. Then lectures Michonne about not coming with her.
I like it when shows, and it's not only The Walking Dead a lot of times, but Morgan must have been walking up for the longest time, like
forever, right?
And people were facing his direction. Like Morgan's here. Oh, don't scare me like that. I saw you like 80 feet ago.
Yeah, right.
It's always goofy when I see stupid shit like that.
I like it better when he like walks down and they almost shoot him. At least because. You know, this is still the apocalypse. I feel like these people are always on their toes.
Why wouldn't you be? That's my biggest thing. Why isn't your head always on a swivel?
It would be.
Just all the time. You'd
Especially
be tired.
After seeing the ninja walkers.
Yes.
Nah, forget it. I am constantly just walking in a circle.
Yeah.
Just.
And if you got to go to the bathroom at night or anything, or coming with me. Coming with me.
Exactly. Oh man,
That's
you
what
have
I
to turn
mean.
all the lights on.
We've talked about it before. Like, I mean, I don't know how people sleep in the zombie apocalypse, right? Like,
Yeah.
you could never sleep, not even to your wife or husband, or you
no.
never know when they might pass just from randomness. You're fucked.
That's why at the quarry, everyone gets their own locked sleeping quarters.
We've talked about this. Yeah, we're gonna figure out a way to make like almost like the Japanese hotels that are just like little
These
sleepers.
little sleep boxes.
You never know.
You never know. That's why the prison was the best.
Yeah,
But you don't have bunkmates in the prison.
right. And there was enough space because you could sleep on your own. Good night,
yeah.
honey. Go to your fucking cell.
Yeah.
No, I'm not snuggling with you tonight.
No, we're not snuggling. In the
Ever.
apocalypse, there's no more snuggling.
If we can
during
snuggle,
sleep.
but as soon as you start snoring or it's like, like, no, I'm out.
Sleep apnea kicks in, people die.
No,
You
yeah.
don't need that.
Yeah, oh my God, dude.
You don't need you.
These are the questions we're concerned with at Critically Dead. You know what I mean? Like, what about menstrual stuff?
Oh,
like, the zombies going to smell that blood?
Let's not bring that up.
I'm just asking.
I know, man.
No one ever talks about these things. It
They
upsets
don't.
me.
And then, yeah, that's a good point there.
And what about cleanliness? Wouldn't these zombies smell cleanliness maybe? Because, you old chicks got fucking jasmine on again.
Yeah, she smells like vanilla lavender.
Yeah, that's what I'm
going
saying.
to eat that.
Yeah. These are the things we need to know.
I agree.
We need to write a book maybe.
We should.
We always talk about we're going to have a rule set built for the quarry.
Yeah,
That's going to be a long motherfucker.
surviving the apocalypse with RJ and the Rooster.
Yep.
Write it down. We're gonna do this
Someday.
So, do you blame Rosita for bailing on this plan?
No, because, again, this is what I was talking about top of the show. Like, I wish we were in the room of the planning phase. They could have been a
Yeah.
montage where they're looking at a big map, almost like a Game of Thrones fucking war board.
So good.
You're like, okay, we're going to go here and do this. And then someone would be like, wait a minute. Wait, why?
I feel like Ezekiel would have it painted on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
like Cersei.
And he's out there, like, twiddling his sword around and stuff. Like, we're going to go do this and that. Like, no. Sit your ass down, dude. But ultimately, this planning stuff, it all has one big flaw, right?
Yeah.
Rick has to be the one to kill Negan. Like, that's the dumbest fucking
That's
thing
the
known to
worst.
man.
It should be.
It would have been over by now.
It should be. Hey, snipers! If you see Negan, shoot him.
Done deal.
Yeah.
We all can go home early and fucking twiddle our thumbs and talk about how we won.
Yeah. There's
didn't
no
wanna-
reason. There's no reason he has to be the one.
You didn't want to kill anybody, but this is Rick's stupidity.
It is.
And now topped with Daryl's stupidity.
It's his pride.
I'm telling you, our asshole heroes are just nothing but
They're
assholes.
just assholes. They actually are the bad guys.
They're like the next level stupid bad guys. You can't fix stupid. Like I said, Rick's ultimate flaw was him. I got to kill Negan. Like, why, dude? I want to see those conversations in the meeting. Like,
Yeah.
no. Look, we appreciate your leadership.
Yeah.
King Ezekiel should have stood up, or Maggie. Like, no, Rick, we
Third
can't
party.
be doing that.
Yeah. No. Third party. Somebody who wasn't in that circle. So Morgan, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't in the circle, right? Was he?
You're talking about third party.
It has to be somebody outside of that season 7.
Oh, you're talking about the
episode 1.
beatdown?
Yeah. Whoever wasn't at the beatdown
Yeah.
should be like, all right, that's not right. Anybody who sees him, kill him on sight.
It's arrogance is what's doing
It
this
is.
group in.
It is.
But I would have been the asshole in that minute. Listen, no. I understand. You know, whoever's get that shot, you take it. I think that would be the
Absolutely.
standing order. I think the original Transformer cattle that came in the beginning of the season, that group should have been smaller. It should have been nothing but fucking snipers from here to I can see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like whoever sees Negan first, just take them out.
Shoot
And if
on
you
sight.
can, take out the other lieutenants. War's over.
Take them all out. As you see them, take them out.
I mean, it's dumb.
It is. It is.
And that's going to do it in. I wonder if that's how Rick, my theory holds that Carl dies, that'll be Rick's, I couldn't kill him. Maybe someone else should have. Yeah, Rick, you're right. Someone else should have. You
Carol.
dumb dick.
I would love to see Carol kill Negan. That would be great.
I don't care if Tobin does it by throwing fucking Carhartts at
That's
his
my
face.
number one choice.
Just like throw a fucking fence panel up there like a frisbee. Like he's fucking
Right through the window.
Captain America. Like, I told you I'd do it. He's trying to beat hammers in the air. Just all sorts of shit. Give it to Scott. I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point.
If Eric's going to die, have him run in their face first.
Yeah, I feel like if you get bit, you should just go for the Hail Mary, right? You're dead either way.
Just fucking do some sort of Splinter Cell type shit and get your ass in there and hope for the best.
That's it.
Get the blood makeup on and go for it.
Yeah.
You'll be remembered. We'll build a fucking statue for you. Tobin, get on that.
Right? How good would it be if we seen Gabriel sneaking around trying to find him?
Dude, I mean, we never liked Gabriel in the beginning. No one did, but I appreciate him now if my theory holds with him.
If your theory holds up, he will be top 5 character.
You see, like, his black mask on and, like, nothing but, like, a white square underneath it. Like, that's the fucking priest ninja.
It's fucking Gabriel Ninja.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Father Ninja.
Father Ninja. Walking with the ninja walkers.
Negan tells Eugene people are going to die if he doesn't fix the problem. He compliments his brain and mullet. Negan goes to shake his hand, very limp-wristed.
Dude, he fucked him on that.
Eugene almost kisses it, and then, Negan pretty much played Eugene.
Yeah, I just don't know why Negan can't solve this shit. Like,
No.
that's why Negan's flaw is, again, like, he treats people like resources. He even tells Eugene, I'm not going to die, but everybody else will.
Yeah.
Like, so if we all die, how do you get out, motherfucker?
Yeah, right?
So apply that to us getting out now. It's like, Negan is playing games as he's stuck in this place.
Right.
It's dumb.
It is. It's, there's not much there to talk
No.
about. So, this one has even less to talk about. Eugene's working on the boombox, gets an idea, finds Sasha's casket, and grabs the iPod out of it.
I was waiting for a jump scare down there in the fucking storage.
Oh, like a rat or something?
Another great space. Dwight could have offed him in and put him in the casket and just left him
in the
there.
casket.
Done.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Dwight. I hate you now.
I hate you even more.
You and your fucking sizzle face.
Oh, man.
We should call him Sizzle Face from here on out.
Half a Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So Daryl's crew gets ready to bust through the wall. Tara's ready to go. Michonne tells Daryl things are working and it's not worth risking their lives for. Daryl says it is. Oh, it is to him, and he tells her to go.
Yeah, here's like, again, the writers feel like Daryl's got to be the badass, but he's going to save people while he does stupid shit.
Yeah.
You're right. You should just might as well say it as it is. Like, this is pretty stupid, Michonne. You better get the fuck out of the truck.
Yeah. I'm actually having second thoughts while we're sitting here, so you should go now.
Even that truck thing is dumb. You could have got caught up with a bunch of walker bodies. That truck would have breached the fucking exterior.
No. I mean, yeah.
Was that a garbage truck or it's a garbage truck? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it would have got trapped down by some sort of debris.
I don't think garbage trucks are as tough as everyone thinks.
Unless maybe we're assuming that the garbage truck is full, so it's heavier and it's got a lot more momentum.
Not if it's empty.
I don't like filling in the gaps for the fucking show.
I know, man. I know. To make that scene even better, after Michonne leaves, Fistbump tells him, "We can do this."
That's what I'm saying, dude. I want to see repercussions from this group. I want to see Rick line them up, like, listen.
Yeah.
I have to kill my friend Daryl now because we get into fist fights and we get into underwear wrestling matches, but this shit's got to stop.
It's got to stop. What if he exiles them to the Garbage Pail Kids?
Oh, you got to go get sculpted for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
That's your prison term.
After.
After.
Yeah. I can't. I just can't. He hangs
after. After.
Eugene has made a flying iPod of sorts. He records some notes. Before he can launch it, Dwight tries to stop him.
Yeah, we talked about it before. Dwight should have just offed his ass then and there.
Should have, man.
Peace out.
Yeah. Tara's in position. So are the lookouts.
Yeah. Well, okay, stop there for a second.
Okay.
We talked about this before we recorded, but I think we were talking top of the show. I can't remember anymore, but it might be before we recorded.
I think it was before we recorded. If not, they can hear it again.
But if these two assholes are up on the roof, what good are these fucking lookouts that are watching the perimeter of this place?
Yeah, I agree.
It wasn't a special roof. It wasn't a roof underneath the roof where, like, your perimeter is being surrounded. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a subroof or any means. It was literally exposed.
That or your lookouts are horrible.
Yeah.
And you have big gaps.
Yeah. I'm going to go that route.
It's bad.
And we hear later that the north, the west, the south, and the east is all covered. We got
Yeah, well, they were northwest.
Well, whatever.
You know, so they didn't quite have a look out there.
I think, as a fucking lookout, this again might be fucking Rick's problem because you're like, don't shoot at anybody. We'll just watch him suffer.
Yeah.
This guy's up there with the fucking mullet and he's trying to RC plane your ass.
Right.
Let's stop him.
Yeah.
At least shoot the RC.
Yeah.
the air, whatever he built. It's not a drone. It's too early for drones.
It's like a powered glider.
Yeah, that's
it
what I
looks
mean.
like basically a paper airplane with a propeller.
That's where he went shopping at Radio Shack.
Yeah.
In 1985.
Well, he took it all. It sucks because he's gonna have to give that woman a bottle of wine back because I think he used all the parts from that.
Maybe
that thing.
He built like a smaller speaker truck from last week, just a mobile flying one that sucked. I don't know how he would have done it. He would have been up there all day. Is he going to keep circling that building until he gets everybody's attention?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
No. And how does that paper thing fly? You figure you got batteries? It looked like a Generation 1 iPod. That thing was fucking thick.
What is that, a Zune? I don't know, man. Fuck.
You've got a speaker. You've got a motor.
Oh, and probably endless gas, too. So
yeah.
Endless fucking battery charge.
Of course.
And is the iPod batteried by the fucking plane, or is the iPod charging the plane? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't think they know. They don't care. They just want spectacle.
They do. This was a mini set piece.
It would have been funny if he got it off and he's like maneuvering, all of a sudden just falls
or
right on the walker.
Flying upside down and just fell.
That's what I mean.
Hits a walker in the head. It looks up like, what the fuck?
Like, I'm hungry. What?
Anyway, Dwight tells Eugene to back away from the flying iPod. Eugene tells him he's trying to help people. Eugene weighs out some options and decides to launch the plane. Dwight shoots it down. Then Daryl sends the garbage truck through the sanctuary wall. And then him and Tara slip away.
I don't know. Maybe you can answer this. Maybe the audience knows. But, like, Tara's firing up there. Yeah. Morgan's shooting at glass again. Like, what are they doing?
All right, so on the first watch,
what is the story you telling?
On the first watch, I was lost.
Right.
But I believe what happened was, as Eugene and Dwight are doing this shit, Daryl and Fist Bump are getting into, they're getting ready to do this.
They're fisting off.
Yeah,
right?
So I think Dwight shooting down the plane sent everyone else into a tizzy.
And they don't know anything better but just to shoot glass.
They just shoot at windows.
I understand if they were trying to corral the walkers more towards the building, but they're already there.
Yeah, because in a war of limited resources, it is always a great idea to shoot weapons for no reason.
Right. And I like it later as that Negan's talking about it. Like, you got this plan. Basically, did Eugene just fire all these bullets?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not like Eugene has a factory he discovered with Abe 2-3 seasons ago.
Yeah.
It's dumb. And I hate when they pull this type of stunt.
I agree.
Like, there could have been another way.
Yeah.
Could have been a better way. I don't know, but
no,
that's what I thought happened. I thought, the rooftop dipshits caused them to just fire at random.
Yeah, basically it was like a blooper. Tara just got a little crazy with the trigger finger and,
Yeah, it's dumb.
Started everyone shooting.
It's almost like she gave warning to their lookouts, like, "Oh, we're gonna send a truck through here."
Yeah.
Like, doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. So the walkers start pouring into the sanctuary. Eugene's on the stairs while the saviors shoot the walkers. Eugene has a moment of panic, but then it seems like he comes up with an idea.
Eugene?
Yeah.
This is where he gets mad. He gets mad and flips out and goes yell at Eugene or Gabriel.
Yeah, but this is when he's on the catwalk,
right?
And the walkers are pouring in.
I don't know.
I thought it seemed like he almost came up with an idea. We were supposed to get.
This is the part where they are obviously flooding in, but he's starting to like lose it. It almost looks like I think it was well done, where it's almost like himself dying. And he realizes he's gonna have to become a pure savior.
Yeah.
And this is like his whatever goodwill he had left, he ate away. And that's why his face cringes and he's getting mad.
Okay.
And he's gotta go tell Gabriel off.
Yeah.
Which Gabriel's like, I'm fucking sleeping, dude. And,
Yeah.
and let's be honest, Gabriel didn't look all that sick. He was more surprised and leaning up in bed, which makes me want to believe that my theory is right. But I was more upset with the fucking garbage truck. What nice asshole zombie pulled the truck back out for him? So there was a big wide
out, so they had a big wide open
There was
spot.
nothing but like
Yeah.
an 8 to 10 foot opening in the wall
Huge
back there.
opening.
Like,
Yeah.
did anybody care?
And the front of that garbage truck was spotless. That whole fiberglass front end, not a mark.
Yeah, that's
Sons
the
of bitches.
because I was thinking the first watch, I'm like, well, that you just fucking whatever hole you created, you plugged it back up with the vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you might get 1 or 2 walkers at a time.
Yeah, right?
They're gonna be like bottleneck. No, these motherfuckers have a parade going on in there. I just don't like staging like that. It bothers me.
It was bad. It was bad. I mean, they could have staged it to where they're trying to bottleneck in and somehow they move
The truck, yeah, that's
you
what
know,
zombies do. Move the
15-ton
truck, yeah,
the 15-ton truck.
right. And what's the potential on some truck like that to blow up too on impact?
Slim.
Slim, yeah, that's what I felt.
Very slim. But the front of it looking like it went through hell would be great.
I wonder if it would have been better if Daryl did the truck stunt and the truck got wedged in there, and there's a couple saviors down there, like with sticks trying to keep him at bay.
Oh hell yeah!
And then like maybe another door just falls open, like a big
Something.
sliding metal door.
Yeah, or there's like a crack in the wall and the walker's pushing up. Actually,
Yeah, helps open
Help open it
at
or
least
something.
fill in the gaps of helping us believe you.
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
just. There was nothing but like
and then
Las
that
Vegas
would make
lights.
for a pretty tense moment.
Right.
I did like the lighting
Yes.
of the backlighting on the walkers. I thought that was incredible, but
It would help illustrate what happened. It would
would.
not make us sit here and question your shit.
yeah. So we could have cut out like 3 of the Eugene scenes.
Yeah.
And just made it look a little better.
You fucking hate when they focus hard on people. I know it now.
I do. Certain people. Eugene goes to see Gabe. He tells him he's going to do what it takes to survive and basically fuck everyone else.
I still think, even at the end, we see Eugene not telling Dwight. So there's.
I think he's struggling here. I think he's starting to get a heart. He's like the Grinch.
You think he's going in the opposite direction? I say.
Possibly.
You might be right because he doesn't rat on Dwight at the end.
No.
But I wonder. Yeah, that's tough. I felt maybe I just read it differently. Him up there on the catwalk, cringing and getting mad and mad. I felt like his good self was dying.
It could be. I mean,
Unless it was a misdirect. I mean, maybe it was a poor directorial thing.
it could have been. I mean, who's this guy? He did In Sync's last video.
No, you talking about the director?
Yeah.
No, I was actually looking his Wikia. I mean, it was somewhat
impressive, or-
not impressive. No Game of Thrones or nothing like that. But he's done television work.
Oh, okay.
Nothing,
Supernatural, probably.
ton of C-dubs.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but
Gilmore Girls.
he's not like a music video guy. It just
Okay.
seems like he somewhat knows what he's doing.
Oh man. So does this mean Nicotero is doing the next one? The season?
Oh,
the
you're probably
mid-season
right. You're
finale?
probably yeah, and there's going to be some
No,
sort
it's
of.
gonna be a fucking 20-minute drug trip at some point.
I wonder if Gimbel's going to drag Nicotero over to Fear, and he's going to start directing.
He's
Fear
already
shit.
over there.
Well,
Oh, he's not
directing?
directing though. No, he's
I
kind of
don't
like
think
a silent partner.
it's kind of weird. My mind always tells me that Nicotero, his flunkies are doing Fear stuff.
Yeah.
Like not his flunkies, but just not him. On
His
set.
apprentices.
Yeah,
They're over
you know,
there. Yeah, I could see that.
The other
'cause-
other side of his company.
Yeah, I mean, we've really seen no good walkers come out from over there.
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know, but it is about time for a Nicotero outing over here.
Yeah, yeah.
God knows.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. I think I closed that window, but
It's
yeah.
all right. We'll figure it out next week when it matters.
Yeah, Nicotero hasn't been involved since episode 3.
Of this season?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's due.
He is.
He's due.
Yeah. Oh man, Eugene goes over his plan with Negan. Eugene assures him he can make the bullets when it's over.
One at a time.
Yeah.
Remember what
One
he
at a
found with
time.
Abraham. It wasn't a full-fledged factory.
It was not. I mean, it looked like more of a factory that you could, like, remold everything. Like, It didn't seem like a bullet packing factory. It looked like where you would shape the lead and everything. In quantity.
It wasn't no factory. At least we weren't shown that. And
No.
it looked like some advanced garage type stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't really like the Remington factory.
Yeah, you're not going to mass produce these fucking things.
I don't think so. I think you're basically a glorified, like, in your basement, the guys that repack their own ammo.
And I wonder if we'll even get that far. Because we're, even Gimple said the all-out war is not going to, it's going to last. It'll be over by the end of this year.
Yeah.
A lot of people think it's going to be over by the next episode.
That's my theory. I think
you got a lot of shit to do, though.
you do, but
a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to maybe majorly end here, and then it's just going to whimper out as the fucking next season goes on.
Christ. Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
I don't know.
Yeah, so Negan seems happy with his idea. Eugene tells him he has something else to tell him, but Dwight walks in, and Negan decides to basically cover for him.
Yeah, and this is what makes Negan look stupid, is like Eugene saved at the end to fix the intercom system, which wasn't the case. Negan should be able to see through that.
Yeah, like...
If, quote-unquote, he knows people.
Because Eugene's not a good liar.
No.
And this place is basically a shithole now, right?
It's going to get fucked up by the end of this. Bullets, shells,
You have
everything.
no windows left. And there were a lot of windows that you would have to replace.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The
glazers
you have a
be
big-ass
so busy.
hole in the side. Your fences looks like they're gone.
Yeah, and we're under the assumption that whatever saviors left were in the sanctuary.
Yeah.
At least at the very most. I mean, all the outposts are gone. All the stragglers are gone. They even beat the big lady, not the truck of the speakers last. They were calling it the fat lady or something like that.
Yeah.
So those random out people are gone. Mm-hmm. I wonder if we're just left with the lieutenants, Negan, and some handful of gunmen.
Yeah, and then the whole workforce, right?
Well, the workforce don't pick up arms.
No.
So I'm just wondering if that's what we have to deal with from here on out.
It would seem like it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it is all out war is almost over. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? We'll find out next episode.
Next week. Everybody come back. We're going to be talking for weeks.
Yes, we're going to talk for about an hour and a half next week, and then we'll probably just put it to rest for a while.
Right.
We'll start covering something good.
Because God knows
hiatus.
if someone major dies, the fucking Twitter atmosphere is just not going to stop.
No.
There's going to be some memorial fucking pages beyond pages. It's like, come on, folks. That dude is alive, or that girl is still alive.
If it is Carl and there's a dumpster next to him, I'm not buying it.
I wonder, if it is Carl and he gets the bat.
Oh,
holy
that would
fuck.
be amazing.
And we see it go down like Glenn level.
That would be so good.
Think about that. It goes again.
I would talk about that for a couple weeks.
I would too. And I think, again, people are probably tired of me hearing me say it, but the night Glenn and Abraham died, Maggie getting her head crushed in on film.
Oh, that would have been epic.
It would have been gut-wrenching.
Yeah.
A pregnant, sick woman. Now put that. I'm just saying. You're
a little cynical, man.
Speaking facts.
I hear you.
It would have stuck with you a lot longer.
It would have.
But now apply that logic to Carl.
Yeah.
Or even Michonne.
Yeah.
Because here's the other thing. Rick's flashback in the part of the season when he was just thinking about the future.
Yeah.
Michonne was there. Judith was there.
Yeah.
Or Carl.
And Carl,
Fuck, what if he kills Judith?
I don't see Negan killing Judith.
Oh, dude.
I don't think...
We already got a backup baby in Gracie.
We do. Oh, what if he thinks it's Judith, but it's actually Gracie?
Oh, she's like a
stunt double.
Because in the next week on, it looks like Maggie's out in the field.
Yeah.
Doing stuff, so...
Yeah, so...
Oh, yeah. Forgot about those POWs over at Hilltop.
Oh, yeah, but they're fucking... useless right now.
Regardless,
right?
It's going to have to stick to Rick because he's pissed off at Rick.
He
even says as much.
Yeah, he's going straight for Rick.
You realize once we get out of this shithole that Rick caused, I'm going to dump a shitload on him. Whatever.
At this point, they're both seeing red, right? They're just going at each other. There's no more detours along the way.
And whatever the death is, it's got to fucking destroy Rick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that makes me go back to Carl.
Man, that would be good.
And then Negan puts on the hat on purpose just to fuck with Rick.
And it's all fucking dented in and ripped and bloodied.
Oh, dude. That might make for a good 8B.
It could. It might keep me here. I mean, I'm here anyway, but I'm just saying I might actually.
What would the world
interested.
do if he crushes that baby's head open? I mean, you probably would never see it, but it's going to
Yeah.
be insinuated.
I would say, yeah, there's
That'll
gonna
be-
be some bad.
There'll
mail.
be a lot of talk.
There'll be a lot of talk.
There'll be a lot of like, not the first viewers, but the people will be like, "What happened?" Click,
Yeah.
click, click, click. I gotta
Yeah.
go see this.
Yeah, you get a lot. You get like 10 million more than what
Johnny
you had.
Come Lately's like, "What happened?"
Holy fuck! I want to watch this from the beginning.
Because now that I think
Just
that,
stop at 4.
I think it's either Carl, Judith, or Michonne, if not all three. And I think Rick would just die right there.
Yeah.
There goes the whole Grimes family.
Oh, well, they did take out the Manawas on the other side.
Yeah.
In about 3 episodes. So.
Remember what they did to the fucking little Lou?
Oh,
They
God.
barely gave him anything.
He didn't even die on screen. He died in a flashback.
In the flashback, and at the very end, just like, what happened to him?
What happened?
This dude?
Oh, if it's in black and white, you're gonna recap this?
It's fucking hilarious. That's how we get whoever dies next. in the
That might be
flashback.
one of the worst major character deaths.
No one liked that fucking prick
Nobody
over there.
did, but we can agree he was a major character in the Walking Dead family, right?
Fear the Walking Dead, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
all of the Walking Deads.
Yeah.
I mean,
And they treated that dude like fucking ass.
garbage.
And he was already a garbage character, like poorly acted and written.
Yeah, all the above.
And we used to call him Little Lou for little Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. But they gave him a shit.
Rest in peace, little man.
R.I.P. But they gave him a fucked up ending.
Oh, it was so bad. Oh, man. So Eugene hears the gunshots from his room. He breaks down, has a little bit too much to drink, and kind of gets sick everywhere.
It looked like Josh McDermott really threw up some stuff because his mouth was open.
For a minute, I forgot he was drinking, it must have been drinking red wine, because I was like, is that blood?
Yeah, well, like he threw up a little bit on screen, but his mouth stayed open. Then more came out. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
think this dude,
It seemed like he might have really puked.
he might have actually put some shit on screen. I mean, I've tried it before, hold stuff in the back of my throat and just like,
Yeah.
just to see how far I can do stupid shit. I can do it, but like maybe he can. But I was like, that's
Maybe.
kind of impressive.
Yeah, that was impressive. It was good. So yeah, he's basically just what's he feeling here?
He's again. I don't know. We're differing on it. You think his bad side's dying? He's sad because he knows once they get out of there, he has to start making bullets 24/7.
Oh yeah. Or did he just realize he's on the losing side?
Oh, dude.
Just saying.
Well, here's the thing. It's almost Negan is as dumb as Rick, right? You're putting your whole thing on one dude.
Yeah.
What if fucking dipshit kills himself, drinks himself into a
Yeah.
death?
What if Mullet falls off the roof accidentally?
What if Dwight ends up killing him
Yeah.
and he doesn't rat on Dwight? So you're literally betting on one dude.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have a factory to go to.
No.
Here, Negan, I got you one bullet. Give me another minute. I'll get you another one. And I'm like,
yeah.
dude.
I need all these shell casings.
Yeah, you need all the shell and all the brass that you can find.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. Hey, look how long it took him to fucking make one bullet for Rosita a season and a half ago.
Oh yeah, it took a while, didn't it?
It's just like, come on.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what he's worried about. Ultimately, I gotta fulfill this
Yeah.
because I think Eugene floats
Mm-hmm.
a little bit. He's gonna go to whatever keeps him alive.
Yeah.
But now shit is dependent upon him. Mm-hmm. And how does Eugene buy it? I mean, he's got to die at some point, right? Or is he gonna be the dude at the very end of the episode of the series, just standing there with a white, just I made it.
I'm the one that made it.
Him and his fucking stupid mullet.
The thing's down to his ankles at that point.
Oh, yeah. He's whipping people with it and shit. He's got dreads in there.
Moving on. So Jadis lets Rick out of his box to fight a walker on a stick. Rick takes out a couple dudes, rips the head off a walker, then pushes Jadis down by the walker's head. Rick tells the garbage people he's leaving. Jadis reconsiders his offer, then decides to join him for a quarter of everything after some bad negotiating.
I would,
He learned that from Negan, right?
yeah, I don't know. These two assholes, I think they're trying so hard to create some sort of weird chemistry because Jadis is obviously into this dude.
Of course.
No one understands.
No.
Rick might know that a little bit, and that's why he does it.
Maybe.
Surprised he didn't dry hump her just to put her in submission, some weird shit. I'm gonna Weinstein you. Or some
just
weird
jumps on
shit.
her back and starts biting her neck. She probably like that.
Did you ever hear of Kevin Spacey? Just some random weird shit. But again, I just don't buy these people, and it makes Rick look stupid for trusting these assholes.
Oh yeah.
How would you walk around in your underwear like with these assholes with guns? Like
Right?
Again, dude, people are stupid. I didn't really like this fight. It was kind of cool in the first watch, and I'm watching the second. I was like, these guys suck at fighting. You really
they're
want
horrible.
them?
Yeah, you don't need them. They're just like, they're just bodies.
It would have been cool, in my opinion, if we got the planning phase like I talked about earlier.
Yeah.
And then he gets to the Jadis shit and be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to get them on our side, and I'm going to send them in first. They're going to be the vanguard.
Yeah.
And send them in first, and we're going to mop up later. Because
Exactly.
they'll get murdered and destroyed
instantly.
by the saviors.
Right.
Hopefully take a few with them.
Yeah.
And then that'll serve them right for shooting me and killing us. And then we'll clear them out. But we don't get that. We never got that.
Yeah.
It would have been fun to be on the ride with Rick, I feel.
Oh yeah.
They're like-
yeah. They should have.
I'm like, oh, fuck, Rick's plan. We're part of the plan is what I'm saying. I've been saying it all season. Like, we're part of the group.
Yeah.
But no, we're keeping us in the dark.
We're one of you guys.
We're one of the fucking communities that are left in the fucking dark.
Yeah, they could have definitely done better to go over the plan. Even in flashbacks, it would have been good.
Yeah, and like when he's walking to Jadis a couple episodes ago or something like that, he's going over, flashing back briefly to the planning phase with his, the leaders and some lieutenants going over the drawing board and like going up there and whiteboarding or something.
Yeah, yeah.
We could have been with the group, is what I'm saying.
That would have been great.
We could have been a part of it.
And then, I mean, there's still, I think it even would add more suspense, knowing what they're going to do and hoping they succeed at it.
Exactly.
Rather than just looking at it like, what is going on?
And when, Aaron's kind of held up a little bit when he has to deal with Eric and their gunfight's going on, we're like, holy shit, so if they don't make that happen, this other cogwheel can't move.
Yeah.
And this other domino can't fall.
Yeah.
We could have been a part of it.
And it would kind of explain kind of like some of the weird things, like where the hell Aaron's going with Enid.
Right.
Well,
I think they're just fucking off. They're like a Daryl light, right?
Yeah, they're just going to go. They got to go get vengeance.
I wonder if
Eric.
they pull up next to Daryl and Tara, like, what have you guys been up to? Oh, nothing?
Yeah. So we were thinking, you guys want to go make your own?
Be like, oh, did you hear who died? No. Yeah. They're out. Like, this is some random shit. We don't know that. Maybe Aaron is on a mission. He had to go back to Hilltop, hang out for a day.
But we have no idea. We don't know if he's going rogue or what.
It would have been cool.
It would have been awesome.
We went on the mission with him.
Yeah.
But no.
Nope. You're left in the dark.
Maybe they did some sort of interactive thing where if the audience doesn't do something, then they gotta air another episode 6.
Like the books.
like turn to page 7 if you want to do this.
Yes, or 13 if you want to do this.
Then they're at the end like, no peeking.
Yeah.
But then the audience could have got someone killed. Like, oh, fuck.
Oh, damn it. Sorry, Tara.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Everybody's writing us. Fuck you, RJ and Rooster. You got fucking Alana Masterson killed.
Yeah.
Oh, did we?
Sorry. Yeah. That's not
Is
a fist bump moment.
Is Tobin okay?
As long as
Where
Tobin's
is Scott?
okay, it's okay.
Put a protective detail on these guys' stat.
Yeah, right? We're running out of, like, red shirts.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It's getting bad. I mean, they're down to Eric. So you're down to, like, Scott and Tobin.
Scott and Tobin. And, Lady Legolas over there
Lady
at the Hilltop.
Legolas.
And
maybe,
even her, like, she doesn't know about her Hilltop people, right? At least Maggie's newsletter didn't tell her.
Yeah.
So we kind of need to know, hey, are you broken up about this? Or are you a traitor? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because she was part of the kingdom, right?
She's part of the... She's wearing the fucking
She
sternum
does have
armor.
the armor, so...
She's the fucking goalie. Nothing gets past the goalie.
Oh, man. So Rick and the Garbage Pail Kids show up to the sanctuary. One of the lookout... Oh, Morgan, he falls off the water tower, and he's being eaten by walkers.
Well, that's
Rick,
not Morgan.
I'm joking, man.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Another poor black man.
Yeah, I know it's not Morgan. Rick calls the snipers, but nobody answers. Rick climbs to the top of the water tower to find the sanctuary is fucking empty.
Oh, it's going to be fucking hilarious when he climbs back down.
There's not even a couple like rogue walkers just walking around that were brought into all that gunfire.
They don't care about the details.
Nothing.
And maybe the saviors are crazy enough, like, fuck you, we're going to kill all these fuckers and we're going to come after you.
I think that's what they did.
Which is fine. I get it. But I'm looking forward to next week when Rick has to climb back down the ladder. Be like, ooh, plan's still on.
Yeah.
Go in there and ask questions.
Yeah.
I'll be out here.
Okay, so what we're going to do is you guys go in first.
It reminded me, do you remember Shaun of the Dead?
Yeah.
And when he's climbing up that ladder towards the end, he like walks up and you see his feet and he walks down this little kiddie ladder and he's like, well, you know, I forgot what he says, but he's like totally shocked.
Yeah.
He's like, because he's looking at the Winchester.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I forgot the words. I always watch that movie when it's on, but it's fucking hilarious.
We should cover that. We should
Simon
do that.
Pegg.
We should do that.
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
You
Let us know if you
we got
guys
some-
want us to do
we got
Shaun
some
of the
time in
Dead.
the hiatus.
Oh, Melissa hates it.
I don't
She
care.
fucking hates
How
it.
do you hate that movie?
Oh man, every time I could be flipping on the tail like she goes, "Don't do it, don't fucking do it." I'm like, come on,
How do you not enjoy that movie?
dude. I can watch it all day, all night.
Daily.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I agree.
but that scene's hilarious. That's it.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
time, folks, you watch this episode and you see him climbing a ladder. Imagine next episode he's got to climb down. And he's got Simon Pegg's face on him.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh boy. No, what I was going to bring up earlier is so when the saviors are shooting the hell out of these walkers, I'm guessing what they just funneled them to the stairs and just shot them all.
that was good during the shootout. I don't know if they meant to do that, but they bottlenecked them on that stair.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm guessing that's what his plan was.
No, I think they're just clearing house.
Yeah, but if you're getting them all to walk in towards you,
Maybe.
you're blocking off your exits.
Well, think about this.
Anyway, what I want to get to is the amount of ammo they're going through.
Yeah.
There's no way Eugene's gonna fulfill it all.
That's
right?
what I've been saying.
Yeah. So how are they gonna have an all-out war?
They won't. I mean, like, unless Eugene all of a sudden shows up with a whole military shipment out of nowhere.
I'll be pissed.
Oh, dude, it's aggravating.
Yeah.
But it was cool, like I was going to say, that they showed that staircase. And come on, let's be honest. There's got to be more staircases in this place.
I'm sure there are.
They had the zombies, like, die there. Like, they created a nice wall.
Yeah.
Which was
yeah.
cool to see. Like, it
was
felt like
cool.
someone was paying attention that day.
Yeah.
Someone didn't take 45 minutes for lunch.
Yeah.
Like, but wouldn't it be cool if we had them all bottled? Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
Let's just have them bottleneck.
Also, you're fired. Stop making cool things.
Right? Yeah. Stop overthinking.
But no, I just felt like here's the saviors. They're arrogant assholes, right? So
Yeah.
they're just cleaning house. They're probably mad, so they're spraying extra bullets into dead bodies for no reason. And like I said, Negan's literally counting on one dude.
Mm-hmm.
What if Dwight killed him
Yeah.
after the fact? Oh, you can't make that many bullets.
Yep. Yeah, that's
It's kind of impressive.
it's something.
I mean, if this show did something right, it made me think about shit. Like
It did. It
Like-
did.
like all the dumbest shit too. Obviously, the ladder thing was
Mm-hmm.
Shaun of the Dead, but it made me think of next week and how it made me think of Gabriel. Just like
Yeah.
I want all this shit to be true.
All right, so after talking to you, I'm gonna move my letter grade from what was I, C minus?
It's your letter. You gotta tell me. Was it
Well,
a C
I'm
minus?
moving it up to
Okay.
I think a C.
Wow.
Yeah,
It notched up.
C plus maybe.
I think what this episode, I feel like it was a good penultimate. Like,
Yeah,
for the
it did set up a
mid-season.
lot.
And we don't know where the saviors or whoever's left.
All 8 of them.
All 8 of them. Hey man, they're the badass groups, right?
They are. They are.
Gavin's probably gonna die because he's just a whiner.
Man,
He's fucking hilarious.
I'm not looking forward to the day that Simon is no longer with us.
I think he's going to be with us. He's too big of a character, I feel.
He is.
And if he's the death,
Yeah, I will be crushed, but it won't be what they promised.
yeah, I don't know. There's got to be a handful of saviors still. All the lieutenants are there. We got the neck tattoo. We got A-Rat still floating around.
A-Rat.
And the other chick, the other outpost leader, we never really got to meet until this season.
Oh yeah. What's her name?
I forgot her name.
I forgot.
But
Ginger.
I don't know. I'm sitting at a B minus for this one.
Yeah.
I feel maybe a strong C
I'm
plus
closer,
somewhere in
but
there.
Yeah, I think you liked it a little more than I did.
That's what happens. Well, let's get into feedback. But before we do, I want everybody to go over to Amazon
Yeah.
in our name. Go to loosewirenetwork.com. Hit that Amazon button and spend all your money there. It's great for you.
It's Christmas time. You have to.
Christmas time, obviously.
Yeah.
What else you can do? You can go over to iTunes and hit that subscribe button if you're new to us, if you haven't already, and leave us a nice review. We haven't gotten no new ones yet to read off this week, but it's Christmas and we got coal. It's not Christmas yet.
It's not. We have time.
Something else you can do is visit our friends over at tvtime.com. You heard me talk about them before. Hopefully you tried their app out. If you're a big TV lover, these guys are right up your alley. They supply a lot of great content with their app. Great functionality, iOS or Android. Go to tvtime.com if you want to investigate how they can help you out. Talked about Amazon. If you ever want to write into us, it's criticallydeadcast@gmail.com, facebook.com/loosewirestudio, and at critically_dead. You got that phone number?
Yeah, I do. It's 708-584-0552.
Yep, and you're always welcome to leave us voicemails. And I'm sure I bet we're gonna have a big feedback, news feed, news bag, email bag, and potentially a lot of voicemails.
Yeah.
We also been asking for questions, and a few of you have already done so. So we're starting to compile those up.
Some got a little personal.
Some of them are asking for underwear sizes.
You don't need to know my junk size.
They call me 3 legs.
Tripod,
3 legs. Some of you want to buy dirty underwear. That's fine. We got to figure out a way to exchange this shit. And you're not coming over to the studio to pick them up. That's weird.
What's wrong with that? I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
But if you got any type of questions, random, doesn't matter. Just send them into the email, criticallydeadcast@gmail.com, or the Facebook. You can find us there. We're compiling them, so during the hiatus, we're going to have a nice special where we just go over and you guys can meet us again. We haven't done that in a couple of years.
It's been a while. I don't even know if we ever formally did it.
Well, we've
gone over a few things. I think questions that just came up, but we've never really asked for questions.
Remember when we did the whole weapons and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah,
and when we're really green?
Yeah.
And I still stand by my weapon choices, but we did something like that. We're asking for questions. It could be zombie related. It could be anything. It could be literally anything if you want to know further about us or our opinions.
Yeah.
It can even be shit like our political views. This is the forum.
It is?
I mean, it is. I'm just trying to give... If you want to know what Rooster's favorite color is, you go that route. What's his favorite movie? Things like that. Doesn't matter.
Dick. That's not right.
The what?
I'm colorblind, man.
I didn't know that.
Colored. I'm not.
You're left-handed, and that's weird enough.
Thanks.
But yeah, let's jump right into feedback. First up is Moon. He goes, "Hello, RJ and Rooster. Boy, did Daryl fuck up just like you knew he would. Who would have thought that Rosita would have Rick Grimes' back?" I'm gonna stop there real quick. That line is said in the comic books,
yeah,
but not by the character Rosita. I'll just leave it there in case some people are in the middle of it.
Carl.
yeah, I believe in my dad, Rick Grimes.
Judith's first words in the comic book are, "I believe in Rick Grimes."
No, it was Ron Burgundy.
Oh,
Ron Burgundy. So they pulled that right out of the comic books. So he goes on. You think Michonne would have stood by her man? I guess she sort of did by hoping things would stay good. Not Taryn Morgan. They were all in. What the fuck kind of plan was that? Bust a hole in the wall and hope Walker eats Negan? It literally is. It's a horrible fucking plan.
It is a terrible plan.
And what it is, it shows that, well, bad writing, bad staging, but it also shows that maybe Daryl can get just so blinded by anger and just being upset that he just does stupid shit. And dude, it's like 2.5, 3 years into the apocalypse. This shit's got to stop, right?
Yeah.
You should know better by now. You've been in a prison cell. You almost saw death. You saw your brother die. You got Glenn killed. This shit's got to stop.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't believe it. Tara, she can just go fuck herself, in my opinion. He goes on, we got a whole lot of Eugene this episode, and I'm gonna have to watch it several times to figure out what the fuck he was saying.
No, don't bother.
I can't wait till him and Jadis meet up and have a conversation.
Oh, no.
No, don't ask for shit like that, Moon. God damn it.
Mullet after?
Time for mullet after. I want to sculpt your mullet.
Mullet rub?
Mullet junk. Yeah. Junk on mullet. Mullet time. Like, what are you fucking saying?
I want to choke on your mullet.
Oh, I want to swallow mullet and puke it up after. I got the gist of what Eugene was saying. He only cares about himself. Never would have thought I'd be rooting for Dwight, but I was so hoping he would put a bullet in Eugene's head as well as taking out the drone.
Yeah.
I agree, man. We talked about it already, but this is Walking Dead, man. No bold choices here. Maybe next week.
Maybe.
Bet you guys loved Rick taking down Jadis. I love seeing him rout them in both hands tied. Too bad it's all for naught thanks to Daryl and Tara and Morgan. Maybe all three will be on Fear the Walking Dead once Rick is done with them.
God.
He finishes out, I give this episode a C. Was hoping for something bigger, but that's been the story this whole season. Looking forward to your thoughts. It's about where,
That's about
we're a little higher than you, but a C is doing good for The Walking Dead, which is fucked. C for Breaking Bad is just an F.
Oh, this show's so good.
Where are you at now?
Let's see. I'm still in season 2.
Oh.
Probably 3/4 towards the end.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. Met Saul.
You met Saul.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only gets better.
One of the drug dealers just got shot.
It's been a while since I've seen 2.
The fat guy. With the
What?
The fat drug dealer.
In the junkyard?
No, not in the junkyard. That's
been a while, dude.
No, one of Jesse's guys.
Jesse's guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Nacho.
No.
No, it was Nacho.
Was it Nacho?
Oh, no. The other fucking confectionery.
Yeah.
Like oh my God, it's the pretzels with the cheese in the middle. That's his name.
Oh, Combo.
There it
yes.
is. Yeah.
It's funny how, and let's see. Oh yeah. Walter has to go make a drug deal, and his baby's coming at the same time, and that's where I left off.
Epic. Yeah, good.
Yeah, so I'm getting there. It's taking a while. Hopefully on hiatus I can get through it.
You got to crush it on one weekend.
Yeah.
You got the baby on the way. You got to start getting this shit taken care of.
I got to get the wife to go out of town for a couple days.
And you got to get the Punisher taken care of.
I know, man.
Punisher's so good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, excuse me.
Moving on.
C was pretty solid. That's part. We're a little higher, like I said.
I mean,
I like it when everybody shares their letter grades.
It is nice. It's a good touch.
Makes us feel better because we're just throwing letters out there. Thanks for writing in, Moon. You can do it anytime. Resident Knucklehead made an appearance this week.
Really?
Adam J.
Long time no talk.
This week's dumpster fire opens with Rick continuing to insist that Jadis and her scavengers will die if she doesn't accept his ridiculous offer. She promptly locks him back up, but not before getting some shots of him in his boxers because she wants to sculpt him, quote-unquote, after.
Dick pics.
Did you notice that Walker at the end, too, the new Winston? He was in boxers, too.
Was he?
I think he was, and I think that's what they wanted to do to Rick, is create another Winston's, another one of those.
So that's the sculpture.
I wonder.
Huh. That's interesting.
And I wonder if that was something we're supposed to pick on, but everybody's just, like, mentally tuning these assholes out.
Yeah, I can't. Not with them.
He goes on, and if that weren't weird enough, the whole sculpting thing comes up again later on. Only this time, Jadis wants to do it with Rick completely naked, insisting she'll only accept Rick's deal if he agrees to it. There is even some bizarre, mild flirting between them when he orders her to take off his restraints. What the fuck? Before all this, though, Rick has to pointlessly take on another armored walker, which he decapitates and uses to intimidate Jadis into another round of negotiations. Yeah, this felt like a lot of wheel spinning.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't know what else to do, so they got to do this shit.
I agree.
Despite the fact that the scavengers could literally do nothing and carry on exactly as they are, Jadis accepts. Why? Perhaps the stupidest thing is Rick seems to trust her. Did he not watch the season 7 finale? As always, fucking hate the show, but love your podcast. Thanks, Adam J. You're always welcome to write in as well. This next time, use the proper email address, by the way.
Dick.
We
haven't been Fear What in a while.
I don't even know what Fear What is anymore.
I forgot all about it.
Only he does that stunt.
He does it on purpose.
Susan went the Facebook route, and she got a hold of us. That's where she gets a hold of us. Like we said before, you can use Facebook anytime to get a hold of us over there. Facebook.com/LooseWireStudio. I like to call her Susie Q. That's my personal name.
Nothing wrong with that.
He goes, hi, or she goes, hi, RJ and Rooster. I give episode 7 a C- grade.
Ooh.
And I never grade this low.
Damn. Not a fan.
She starts building her reasons. Its good parts were Josh McDermott's acting, Austin Amalio's acting. Emilio? Whatever. I do like the story being told about those two and Father G because they are changing allegiances enough that I'm not sure who is, especially Eugene. The cinematography, and music. I didn't really pay attention to cinematography or music, honestly.
There's a couple times I noticed the music. I'm trying to think. There was one I felt it was kind of weird and out of place, maybe.
Usually when the episodes are better for me, I don't have to focus on the music.
Yeah, no, it was just like maybe when Eugene it was a silent. Maybe when Eugene went to the casket or something.
Maybe.
And
there was a weird beat.
There.
It was really loud because I had the volume up too high and I had to adjust it.
Yeah.
I forgot the tone of it. Maybe you're right. I honestly didn't pay much attention to it, Susan. I feel like Bear has taken a back seat.
Yeah, I think is he on hiatus or something?
I don't know. Maybe he's not even doing it anymore. I'm pretty sure he is, but it looks like he's not focusing either.
He's busy. He's getting ready for Fear.
He's jumping ship too. He's been traded.
Yeah.
I just want to know. We had to trade Morgan. Who the fuck do we get? First rounder, second rounder.
You're getting Madison.
Oh no.
You're getting a minor leaguer.
We're shutting this shit down now.
You're getting a minor leaguer.
Oh, she goes on. Its bad parts are, number one, I knew that Daryl and Tara were going to fuck up that plan because of their own emotional guilt they hold.
Mm-hmm.
They opened the wall to let walkers in. Then the Saviors shot them all because Eugene could make more ammunition. Daryl and Tara are awful. Writers every season have to make some stable characters crazy every damn season.
It's repetitive.
Yeah, they've been doing it with Daryl forever. I remember, what was it, season 4? Right before Terminus.
Yeah.
It had to have been 4. Where Rick bites the guy's neck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then Aftermath, Daryl's having a moment with Rick. And I thought that was a turning point for Daryl because he's telling him to wipe his face and they talk to each other that they're brothers.
Yeah.
And I thought, like, damn, Rick's finally got a buddy.
Yeah.
Not Shane, but...
And they were for a season or two.
But they keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
And I hate that shit. Stick to your guns. At least have the balls to do so.
What's the point of having a plan if you're just going to shit all over it?
They've been pivoting with Daryl for so long, and it's like one of those things. Like, he's got so much plot armor, and it's not even plot. It's like fucking real-world armor.
Yeah.
Unless he dies next episode by the hands of Rick.
Man.
That would be outstanding,
How
right?
great would that be? I would be back.
It would be a bold statement.
That would be one of the best season finales or mid-season finales ever.
Oh, man. Her number 2 is, you guys said that each death in The Walking Dead is now becoming an event. That's exactly right, and a main problem. Chris Hardwick on The Talking Dead said we're going to get a shocking, quote-unquote, event next week. How can that not be a death? And it's so hard to avoid spoilers and speculation on the internet. It's frustrating.
It is.
The shit's supposed to come out of nowhere. That's how stories work.
Yeah.
You don't pick up the Game of Thrones book and like, okay, who dies in here? I'm not going to read it. Like, it's dumb.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why they have to go that route.
It might. Let's say The Walking Dead's still traveling at 17 miles an hour or 17 million viewers.
Yeah.
I don't think they
wouldn't have done it.
But they're so desperate to keep hold of what they have. They got to do this. They did it with Glenn. Glenn was the first time when you had to write a memo to the Talking Dead. Like, listen, everybody, calm down. We're sorry. He's okay.
I feel like that's part of why your ratings are going down.
And you get this type of stuff,
shit like that,
like Susan's bringing up. I agree, man. It's Rick was her number 3 is Rick was able to beat the trash people with his hands tied in his filthy skivvies.
Skivvies.
Holy shit! Are we on a pirate ship?
We are.
Awesome. I always wanted to be a pirate.
For Carl.
And
Arg.
And they all had guns. Silly. I do, however, still like to suspend my disbelief enough to pretend Rick Grimes is the toughest man in the zombie apocalypse, able to kill a weaponized walker and a bunch of idiots running an apocalyptic art school.
Yes.
But I noticed that whenever Rick negotiates anything with Jadis, he uses few words, copying her cadence and mimicking her economy of words. probably no reason for it except the writers think it's cute. You're right. Somehow, some way, someone convinced themselves in the production that we need these garbage people here. And that's unfortunate. We didn't.
I think I don't know.
You could have had better stuff going on at Oceanside.
I think whoever plays Jadis has naked pictures of somebody. That's the only reason the garbage people are still there.
And it doesn't. It's not. It is a lot of their words, but it's also their haircut, and it's also their clothing.
The whole thing.
I think it would have been cool to find a civilization inside of a metal automobile junkyard. That'd be kind of interesting to explore.
Yeah.
But you fucked it up by doing this shit.
Yeah, their habitat is fine.
Yeah, but you have these. You almost need some sort of background.
Yeah.
Like, why do these assholes talk like this?
Yeah, I get it. You can sculpt to pass the time. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the language that really kills
stupid.
It.
And
if it wasn't for the language, it would be fine.
I agree.
Because we give the Kingdom a pass, and they're literally wearing floor hockey pad or street hockey pads.
Because oddly enough, it's weird, and I know it might be a double standard. They're based in reality a little bit.
Yeah.
Ezekiel, not so much. The other people are just, putting on whatever armor they can manage.
Of course.
And they bought into Ezekiel.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the garbage people bought into Jadis, but fuck, man.
But the problem is, it's the whole language thing with her.
I would like to see some garbage people just, like, whisper to each other or just, like, try to talk to her normal, and she flips out.
Yeah, something.
Or just something, like anything.
I have a great idea. Why don't they just get rid of her soon?
Yeah. That's the ultimate solution.
Yeah.
Her number 4, I gauge how much I enjoy a show by how often I find myself checking the clock. With Game of Thrones, I'm always surprised when an episode ends. This season of The Walking Dead, I've checked my clock once or twice an episode. For me, that means that no matter the flaws, I'm interested. With this episode, I was checking the clock all the time. As always, thanks for the fun podcast. You make me literally laugh out loud, Susan.
It's funny. I do the same exact thing, but in reverse.
Really?
Yeah, like when I watch Game of Thrones, I constantly it's some
you don't want it
down
to end.
moment. I look and I'm like, oh please, all right, good. We're only 10 minutes in.
That's true.
I do that. I don't do it so much with The Walking Dead because I don't want to know.
Right.
And with the commercials, I mean, I've got it to where it's almost timed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like a circadian rhythm almost.
Yeah.
Especially when we got to take notes on the second watch, and you're like, oh,
yeah.
okay. The first commercial, I'm like, fuck, I know that's only 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I know it's only 10 minutes.
Once I'm usually good at notes after I hit the legitimate 30-minute mark. Because then there's about 15 minutes left.
Yeah. And I before I start reading or watching on the second watch, I'm telling myself, psyching myself up. It's only 60 minutes. Minus the commercials, 42.
Yeah,
I can do this, RJ.
I can do this. Yeah.
I can fucking do this.
Yeah, that first half hour is tough, though.
It's like
it's so bad.
But this episode in particular didn't have me so down. This season, there's been times I'm like, fuck me.
Yeah, but at least you don't have to take the detailed notes.
I got all the technical stuff.
The hard ones for me are the dialogue heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hate those.
And especially when they go to 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's a murder fest for us.
I'm so glad The Walking Dead doesn't do that. Fear, on the other hand.
They pulled 2 hours twice last season, and they fucking murdered us.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Thanks, Susan, for writing into us.
Thank you.
Everybody can write into us, criticallydeadcast@gmail.com. Head over to Loosewire Network. Fuck, I forgot our own website.
Loosewire Network.
Yeah.
I think. Should I look it up quick?
Yeah, loosewirenetwork.com for all the links you'll be able to find over there. Next week's episode is titled, we have a late-breaking piece of email I just caught.
Oh.
Hang on. Next week's episode is the season finale of 8A titled How It's Gotta Be.
Mid-season finale.
Mid-season finale, How It's Gotta Be.
After.
No. No. Don't fuck with people. Don't fuck with us like this.
How after. So that sounds like a Negan one.
How It's Gotta Be.
This is how it's gotta be.
It's not an exclamation. It's just straight up words, so I can't tell.
Yeah, but it sounds like something he would say.
Negan standing over somebody. It's just how it's gotta be.
How it's gotta be. I told you guys this is how it's gotta be. I think he's actually said that before.
Yeah, especially during the first lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. We got another piece of email, and a latecomer, Sean N. wrote in from the good state of Virginia, the Virginia Commonwealth.
Nice.
Has the floor. I just caught it. You lucky, Sean. I'm going to try and keep it to a minimum this week, but I needed to vent on a couple issues, and this is my safe place.
Oof.
Oh, shit.
Well, oh, boy.
Oh, no. Don't depend on us that much. Number one, how the hell was that little bitty iPod going to lure all those walkers away from the sanctuary?
I have no idea.
It was weird. He's worried about the luring of it. I was worried about the battery life.
And I was worried about the flying. So I think we can all three come into an agreement here that it was bullshit.
It was bullshit, yeah. Yeah, especially you needed a speaker for, listen
I
to your
think he
iPod
took
or your
the
phone.
speaker out of the radio.
Fine.
But
It's not
they didn't
enough.
show it. And
It needs a lot of amperage in order to like elevate the sound.
Yeah.
Especially over walker sounds and that fucking buzzing of the plane. It's like, I think, is that Whitney Houston? I don't know. I can't tell.
All they would hear would be like, uh-oh, is he going to play?
Oh, you're going to try to.
It'd be like really quiet, but they'd hear,
Yeah.
so you wouldn't really hear it.
And he's up there like,
Yeah.
the fuck am I blurred? Don't you my fucking blurred? The fucking blurred.
Oh, man.
You shot my plane.
Sorry.
I fucking hate you.
Your plane wasn't meant for the apocalypse, sir.
Number two, Sean goes on, the whole garbage truck through the building was complete bullshit.
I agree.
The truck at best rammed the wall and maybe got penetration. That was even how it was filmed. So when did these huge gaping holes on either side come from that allowed hundreds of walkers to flood in? If you remember, Sean,
Good to know we're on the same page here.
there was no truck in that hole. This light was pouring in like the fucking sunlight over a horizon.
Yeah.
And we already went over that. Sorry, Sean. Number three, the one that bothers me the most. Where the fuck did Morgan come from? The last time we saw him, he seemed to be off on some sort of spiritual journey. It was never mentioned or hinted he was taking any part in the lookout at the sanctuary. And not only that, he seems to be the de facto leader. Why was he traveling with the prisoners all the hell the way back to the kingdom when he had a post he was supposed to be looking down or locking down?
You know, the first watch I thought about this. I'm like, wait, why is Morgan there? I thought he just left.
You know what the narrative I told myself was he was relieving somebody?
Oh, is that what it? Okay.
But we'll never
Okay,
know.
no.
We'll fucking don't
No.
know.
They just needed to put Morgan somewhere.
He finishes out on number 3. He says, did the writers just forget they had him travel with the prisoners a couple episodes?
Yeah.
Because that is sure as hell how it played to me.
Yeah.
As always, looking forward to the podcast, guys. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
Yeah, we caught you just before we hit that stop button. Hopefully, you're not too mad at us.
Sorry.
But yeah, that I didn't even give Morgan a lot of thought because we're over here filling gaps in.
Yeah.
Again, I go back to why can't the audience be a part of the plan? And then when we see Morgan flip out on the road,
Yeah.
we're like, oh fuck, is he going to get back to his
Yeah,
relieving
he's
the
got to
dude?
get back to his post.
What is he doing over here? He's really lost it this time. But no, we're just left in the lurch.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I do things differently.
Why couldn't it have just been Tobin up there?
Tobin he already had built a wall around the place.
Yeah, it'd have been all good.
He had a nail gun up there shooting shit. Ting, 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 ting. Oh man, yeah. So next week's episode, we'll see how it goes. I have my theories. Rooster has his. I don't know. Who do you think buys it next week? Are you with me or do you feel someone else?
I am with you, but I'll play devil's advocate
Okay.
here. Oh boy, so it's got to be an OG, in my opinion. I'm gonna go with, Michonne. On her way back, she gets caught.
It's impactful, and she's.
What if it's Michonne and Rosita? They're both. Well, I guess they're not traveling together now, are they?
Yeah, because Rosita took off.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Michonne. She gets caught up. She gets caught up by the saviors on her way there.
Oh man, I do like it. It's got to be impactful, and Michonne is impactful.
It'd be pretty
for
impactful.
Rick for the most part.
Yeah.
And it's good. I wonder if this is going to be a display death again.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
hope
Like
so.
it can't be because there's not a lot of support for the saviors, right?
No,
I will shut that shit down.
that was loud.
That was loud. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sticking with Carl on the side, with a side of Judith.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl's the main plate.
Judith just takes.
Maybe he picks up Judith and beats Carl with it.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I'm just
wraps her in barbed wire.
if
then
we're
beats him
watching a
with it.
horrific apocalyptic show, then fuck it.
I agree.
We have a backup in Gracie. I just want something impactful. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree. No, I agree with you 100%.
It goes back to Glenn and Abraham. you
Yeah,
know?
it would have been impactful if we didn't have to sit on it for.
I don't think, now that I'm thinking, it's not Maggie, because she's got shit to do over there, and fucking Gabriel's out there trying to get the doctor involved.
Yeah.
So it can't be Maggie.
No, unless the doctor comes back for no reason.
He makes the bag like, oh, she's not here anymore.
She didn't make it.
Her head's over there.
Yeah.
Her baby's over there. Here's Gracie.
Yeah.
That's how people solve their problem. Here's, hold the baby.
Hold the baby.
Hold the
Here,
baby.
Aaron, hold the baby.
I don't know. I don't think Aaron and Enid are out there, but I don't think they're that talkable
They're
yet.
not enough. I mean, I don't have a problem with either one of them. Actually, I really enjoy Aaron, but I don't see them being impactful.
Yeah, okay.
Not to where you're talking about it 2 weeks prior to the...
Yeah, not the Hardwick fucking scream from the mountaintops. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Think
yeah.
about it. Think about it, folks. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Think about it.
Yes.
So we'll see you guys next week for the penultimate.
This is the penultimate.
No, you're right. For the season 8A finale of The Walking Dead. Then it's Christmas time.
Yay.
And then we'll be back.
Oh.
Same time, same bad channel.
I'm sure we'll be back
Oh,
in between.
good for you.
Thanks.
All right, let's head out of here. We're just rambling.
All right.
I'm RJ.
I'm the rooster.
See you next week.
We tell ourselves that we are the Walking Dead. One thing I do know, don't you get bit.
What about 'em? Fuck 'em.